Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm so glad that you're here. My name is Elizabeth and this is The Joyful Sojourn, a place where we can just sit together, talk about life, and do some planning, some decorative journaling, creative journaling and planning. If that sounds like it's up your alley, I hope you'll consider subscribing to the channel and having a good time with us, because I think it's a good time. Today we are going to be setting up a weekly spread in this Hemlock Oak horizontal planner, and I'm going to be using items that are all releasing on the same day, excuse me, February 7th. So I'm going to do a flip through of some new MojoJoJoPlans sticker books and a flip through of some new sticker sheets coming from Amber Plans Her Day. And we'll use those items to set up my weekly. I will say, I know I've been showing this planner a lot in Plan With Me videos on YouTube. That's because this is the one that I know how to decorate well. I know what I need to use it for, and it's just a good kind of baseline for me in putting out creative content. But I am using other planners and other journals. Those I show a little bit more over on Instagram. So if you're not following me over on Instagram at The Joyful Sojourn, you should definitely do that. And I'll try to keep that in mind. Like, oh, if every week my Plan With Me is just the Hemlock and Oak, I will try to be mindful about swapping it out and doing different Plan With Me's in different planners. So I'm glad that you're still here, even if you're not planning in a Hemlock and Oak planner. The goal with this channel is really for you to just, I don't know, have someone to sit with while you're planning out the week, and that you'll get some creative ideas along the way. Even if it's not exactly your planner, the techniques I'm using, the products I'm using are applicable no matter what planner you're using. So let's first talk about the products we're going to use today. These were sent to me by Jojo and Amber, and so thank you to those ladies. I have a discount code for both shops. Joyful10 will save you 10% off at both shops. Let's start with the sticker sheets from Amber Plans Her Day, and hopefully I'll feel some inspo for, you know, knowing which sticker sheets I want to use in my planner spread for the week. Sorry guys, I don't like to edit my videos, and I just realized my phone is crooked. Ugh, we'll see if that works. Hopefully we're okay. So February 7th release from Amber Plans Her Day. There's going to be 12 individual sticker sheets of a bunch of different varieties. And then there's going to be 2 sticker sets. So if you want to get individual sticker sheets, they're $4 for a sticker sheet. And then if you want to get the sets are $13, and they come with decorative stickers and functional stickers as well. Let's start with the sticker sheet sets. I would liken these to like a kit. So if you're someone that likes sticker kits or planning kits, this is going to give you all in one shot. Ooh, excuse me. Excuse my packaging. It's going to give you, you know, everything that you need in one set. So this is called the Spring Wildflowers. Spring Wildflowers. And I've said this before. It's so hard doing like currently decorative planning when you're receiving product for like an upcoming season. So I'm going to try to find the least springy looking, since we're only into the first week of February. But here is our first sheet. These are clear decorative stickers, and they're just really pretty wildflowers. Spring wildflowers. Very delicate clusters here. Second sheet has a little bit more shape to it. These are like really nice arches if you want to pop those around a functional box. Then you get a matching sheet of decorative boxes, or excuse me, functional boxes in colors that will match the decorative stickers. Those are paper. And then lastly, you get a clear sheet of quotes that are all spring themed. I'll go ahead and read them. Hello, spring. The seeds you plant today will be the flowers of tomorrow. Nothing in nature blooms all year. Spring makes life pretty. And then you get these functional ones at the bottom. To do, remember, in this week. Smell the flowers. Spring is here. Hopelessly in love with spring. Always growing. The first blooms of spring always make my heart sing. There is sunshine in my soul, and no rain, no flowers. And the reason sticker companies, small shops put out these items, like spring items, in February is because they want to give you time to order them and set up your planners in advance. So that's why we're already getting into spring themed things. The next set is Spring Florals and Butterflies. And the color collection is a little bit different. So we had more like blues and yellows with the spring wildflowers. And now with the Spring Florals and Butterflies, we have more pinks here. So if you're more of a pink person, this will be up your alley. So again, you're going to get 2 sheets of the clear. More butterflies on this page. And then your functional boxes and bullets that match. And your clear quotes, which I can tell these look different. Spring adds new beauty. You don't just wake up and become the butterfly. Growth is a process. Beauty, freedom, transformation. Ooh, so these quotes are going to be more in line with the butterfly theme. Embrace the change. The outcome is beautiful. Welcome spring. Your wings already exist. All you have to do is fly. Set yourself free. Bloom where you are planted, and change is beautiful. So that is the Spring Florals and Butterflies set of 4 sticker sheets a piece. Then we get like your a la carte, like I want to cherry pick exactly the sticker sheets that I want with these individual sheets. There's 12 that you can pick from. So the first is gemstones for each month. So if you're someone that likes to follow the gemstone, or not follow the gemstone, but you like to do spreads kind of in alignment with the month, you can do that. You can decorate your birthday month using the colors of the gemstones, and each month abbreviation is actually a sticker. So this actually is kind of a cool sheet because it's giving you dates for dating your monthlies, or if you're setting up maybe a specialty page in your bullet journal and you want to have a box for each month for memory keeping or whatever, you have the stickers to do that. So here's your gemstones. Then we have a really pretty sheet. These are washi strips. Now it's paper, but we say these are like washi tape stickers in really pretty lace designs. So really nice way to just add some texture to your planner or your bullet journal. Then we have quotes, but these are on paper, and I'm sure some of these are popping out at you. These are like 90s television show quotes. Actually, not even, some are 2000s with the, it's going to be legend, wait for it, dairy. That is from, I don't know if I'm going to hit any like rules and restrictions on YouTube, but cut it out. Do we know? Cut it out. Okay, so that's from Full House. We've got some Friends quotes. We've got, oh my gosh, Family Matters. Yeah, Friends. You, David. Okay, we've got something newer with the Schitt's Creek. So just fun, like, you know, paper quotes from our favorite sitcoms. That's a fun one. Then we Prison Mike. Next one is The Office. So if you wanted to do an office themed spread, you can do that with these ones. Boom, roasted. I know exactly what to do, but in a much more real sense, I had no idea what to do. These are so funny. So if you want an office themed sheet, we've got that coming out on the 7th. Then St. Patrick's Day, little icons if you're Irish or observe St. Patrick's Day. Then this is Women's Day, March 8th. So if you wanted to do a Women's Day themed spread, you could do that March 8th, or if you order right away, I don't know if she does like rush shipping, but you could do some sort of like Valentine's Day vibe with this too. If you want to do more like women's empowerment for Valentine's Day, you could do that. These are paper. So all the stickers we've seen so far are paper, and I think they all will be on these individual sheets. Then we have our bumblebees and our honeycomb. This might be one that I use today because it's not totally spring. I mean, it kind of is springy, but ooh, we could do rain. That's pretty. Really love the rain clouds. So we have a spring kind of rain theme here with the boots and the puddles. Look at the little frog, a little umbrella. Very cute. And then we have some spring themed tulips and flowers. Very pink and pretty. It's also on paper. Daisies. Ooh, this is a pretty one. I could go with the daisies today. Love that. These are all paper. And then if blues and purples like a periwinkle is more up your alley, we've got kind of a garden, spring garden themed sheet. And lastly, a birthday themed sheet for all you spring birthdays. I think I have 2 friends, at least 2, with March birthdays. So this could be fun for March. So those are the 12 individual sticker sheets that you can pick and choose which ones you want. Let's go quickly because my goodness, this is going to be a long video. Maybe I won't take too long to decorate. Let's do these ones. I'm going to start with the ones that I think are going to be the fastest because we're actually going to want to read through these different words. But 3 sticker books releasing from MojoJoJoPlans also on March 7th. And I believe Amber plans her day. She releases at 9 a.m. Central Time. I think MojoJoJoPlans releases at 10 a.m. Central Time. I could be off by an hour. I'll put the information in the description box. But 3 new sticker books coming out. We have pastel journaling boxes. We have pastel mini dashboard boxes. So if you are a mini dashboard user, this is custom made for your planner. And then the last one is Plan the Plans. Now, let's start with journaling boxes. You might notice that there is a typo on the spelling of journaling. That was a manufacturing error. And there have been errors like this in the past, and JoJo is so good about correcting them if there's actually a misprint with stickers. So we can rest assured that if any of these stickers have that misspelling, we're gonna see them in here. So I'm gonna move. I feel like this plant is taking up space. Okay. Let's check out pastel journaling boxes. There are 190 boxes, and journaling boxes means that they're going to have lines in them. So here you can see their lines, very faint gray lines, so they're not going to take up too much like eye attention. And all of the colors in this book are going to be pastel. So we're going to see our classic pastel colors from MojoJoJoPlans in the journaling box format. So we have our vertical box, our double vertical box, our double vertical the long way. So these are going this way. Our triple vertical boxes, I love these for the margin. They take up, they fill up that whole side if you're using a classic planner. And then we switch over to our next colorway. So you're going to get 2 different tones of each pastel color, and it's all going to follow the same format. You have your vertical box, your wide double vertical box, your tall double vertical box, your triple vertical box in those 2 colors. Here's just a bonus double vertical. These are really great for bullet journalers too. Like if you just don't want to deal with drawing in your own boxes or doodling, just lay these guys down. It's like a set it and forget it. Now we're getting into our 2 tones of green, following that same pattern. Now we're getting into just bonus colors of the longer boxes. Ooh, and I think we've got a little heads up of some stickers coming out at the end of this book with the kind of rainbow, pastel rainbow ombre look. Now we're getting into our blues and greens combo, or I guess they're more like teal. Ooh, changing it up. So I think the reason she's doing that is so that we can have like the same number of boxes or box type per color. Now we're getting into our purples. Y'all, I want to get into purple. And I know it's so many people's favorite color, but I just, orange used to be my least favorite, but there are now shades of orange that I actually really like. Now we're getting into pink. So I'm like, if I had to rank all the colors of the rainbow, I might put purple last. I don't know what it is. But I know y'all love a lavender. So some of you are going to be this is gorgeous. That is so cool. Let's peel one off because I feel like we need to actually see like what it looks like. So remember when you're seeing these on the paper, when the box frames look like they're really wide, they're not. Once you take them off, that cut's going to cut off a good portion of the frame. So it's a nice, thin, minimalist looking box. Ooh, I like that in the pastel rainbow. That's pretty. And I like that she's giving us all the different sizes. Anyways, please don't unfollow because you love purple. But hey, you know what? While you're here, why don't you leave a comment? What is your favorite color? I would love to know. What is your favorite color? Extra love to those who say purple. So that is pastel journaling boxes. And yes, this is spelled wrong, but there is no actual text in this sticker book, so that's not going to impact the functionality of the stickers. Mini dashboard pastel boxes. So these are all going to be that same colorway, but these are going to be sized to fit a mini dashboard. And of course, I'm thinking what would be nice is if I had a mini dashboard planner nearby. Hold on. Y'all know I highly value being thorough. And so since this is a special sized deal, we're going to actually take the moment to take a look at this. If JoJo's going to send me sticker books, I need to do my due diligence before you guys decide whether or not you want to purchase them. So I do have a mini dashboard here and we'll pop them in. Let's take a quick look though. So actually, or maybe we'll just do this as we go. So all of the colors are going to be the same. You're just going to see all these different box sizes for the mini dashboard. And I can already tell these ones are going to fit perfectly in the days of the week. Now, this is cut twice. So you have this sticker that you can pop in right here if you want to. Look how that's, now I didn't put it down right, but that is what that size sticker is going to look like. And then you have this bonus guy. If you want to put that back in, you can. If you want to change up how you date it, you can do that. And, you know, use that box there. So she is really giving you all like maximum usage of the sticker sheet. Let's see this guy, see what size that fits. It looks like it's going to fit the entire, oh yeah, that fits perfectly. So this size box is going to cover up your day on your dashboard. Should we see what these little ones are for? These smaller ones, they just look like they'll fit anywhere. They're just additional boxes. So we have 2 sheets of those. And then these are vertical. Are these mini verticals or will these fit? Okay, so they're not going to fit here. They're a little bit smaller. So that means I'm willing to bet these. Ah, okay. So we'll put this guy right here. These will fit in your days of the week while leaving the day exposed. So you have so many different options for how to set up your weekly dashboard book. So let's keep moving. So these guys are here. This will fit anywhere, so I don't need to take those off. These larger boxes are probably for the other side of your dashboard. Sure looks like it. Height-wise, this looks like, oh yeah. So these bigger boxes are going to fit, I think these are cut the same or the same dimension. So they're going to fit here. Let's grab one of these. I'm guessing it'll be just big enough to cover. Oh yeah, that'll cover up your header in those boxes. Now we're moving into yellow, all the same size, just in the 2 different tones of yellow. Then we're getting it in green. Wonder if these little guys are a nice fit for like over that notes. Yeah, I mean, all these little ones, put that down crooked, but those are gonna fit just fine. So there's your green, your blues, or like blue-green, purples, y'all's favorite. Actually, I think JoJo's favorite color is purple. Then we have our pinks. And even though these are sized for the mini, you can use them in any planner. This cutout one is going to be a little wonky, but I did a reel like a couple of years ago about those boxes. Ooh, look, you get them in the ombre. That's pretty. Oh my gosh. I have an idea. We're going to keep going. I did a reel a couple of years ago about how to use these boxes if you don't use them functionally. Maybe that's something we can do today. Love the ombre. I think that is so pretty. If I didn't say this already, I will put timestamps in the description box for these flip throughs and then for the actual plan with me, because I know we are trying to accomplish a lot of things today. All right, okay, so here's these, okay? So your mini dashboard pastel boxes. And then last sticker book before we get to planning is Plan the Plans. We're gonna plan for the plans. Let's open this guy up. And these are just gonna be a lot of words. Very, very functional, which is what JoJo always does. She is a functional sticker book maker. We have a variety of different fonts. This gives me vibes of the currently sticker books, which I love. But these are all going to be in black, which is my favorite. So we have to do, important, task, top 3, and today in a bunch of fonts. And these are all clear. Then you get the same sheet on paper. So whatever you need, clear or paper, you have both sticker types. This week, next week, remember, paid. We got a lot of those. That's nice on both clear and paper. Tomorrow, appointment canceled. Lots of those on clear and paper. Are you someone, maybe it's because my mom's British, I don't know. Do you spell canceled with 1 L or 2 L's? I think there's going to be various opinions. I'm a 2L person. Priority, plan, reschedule. Clear and paper. Brain dump, nap, to make, and currently. Clear and paper. Finished, meeting, reminder. Errands, paper. Order, to buy, bills, shopping. Pay bills, paper. Grocery, ooh, she kind of stuck everything together, like items together. So all the food related things are on the same page, which is nice. Groceries, leftovers, snack, eat out, clear and paper. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And date night, clear and paper. Pickup, email, sick day, text, call, paper. Rest day, routine, don't forget, work, clear and paper. Birthday, celebrate, anniversary, mail. Travel, vacation, flight, trip, and visit. Hotel, time, clean, place, happy mail. Did I say clean? Clean's on there too. Clear and paper. Packing list, road trip, craft, read. And that's on paper. So that is Plan the Plans, y'all. Plan the Plans. I think this is going to be another one of those sticker books that's like obvious. to have. Like, it's just nice to have one sticker book that has all of your headers for planning in one place. Okay, I think it's time that we get to decorating. So I'm going to grab my planner, open things up. This is the horizontal planner from Hemlock and Oak. I am an affiliate, so I have a discount code. So if you are interested in the Hemlock and Oak planner, I've done a couple videos flipping through a variety of different layouts of theirs. I am currently using this one, this horizontal. Joyful 10 will save you 10% if you do decide to pick something up. And at the time that I am filming this video, they had heavily discounted whatever inventory they had left of the 2025 planners. And when they do that, I think the discount is just on the item, like the price is just reduced, which means you can add a discount code. So I don't know if that's true at the time that you're watching this video, but you can always check and see if something is on sale without a discount code, add Joyful 10 off on top, and then you can get a good deal. Okay, so this is the planner that I've been using as a bit of a catch-all. This is where I brain dump like all the stuff I have going on, and then I allocate the things that need to get done to specific days. And this I end up kind of sectioning off with things that are happening on each day, things I need to get done for family or for home, and then things I need to get done for work. And then, you know, sometimes I'll put things down in advance, and sometimes this is my to-do list here. And once I've done it, I add it to the day that I did it. So it's almost like a done list allocated on each day. Gosh, I hope that that makes sense. So let's start with the decorative elements and the sticker sheets that I want to use. I want to use some of I thought it would be fun to use the boxes, but I don't know if these are going to be a color match, because I'm leaning towards the bees. I think the bees are really cute. So if we use the bees today, then I can have these be like header stickers, right? For my words, the plans with the plants. And do I want to introduce any stamping today? I do have, hold up, I do have some honeycomb stamps from Archer and Olive if I want to add some additional decor. So let me grab that stamp set just in case, because sometimes it is nice to add a little bit more decor. And I do have numbers here that could be nice. Let's just do it. Let's do a little bit of both stamping and stickers today. And I might want a little bit of washi to add some extra texture. So do want to go with, I'm a big fan of the script writing with that honeycomb vibe, but I have a grid as well. I have polka dots. Definitely, if you are just getting started with decorative planning and you see a bazillion washi tapes out there, don't buy all the washi tapes. Only buy black and white washi tape just to start with textures on it. I feel like they are, oh wait, I've got this guy. Too much, too meta. This is hexagon washi from, I think this is according to Allie. I don't know if she still has it anymore, but I think I might break this out. I think that could be kind of fun, as long as I don't layer it with additional hexes. So I'm going to set these guys aside. But what I was saying was, if you're just getting started with decorative planning and you're seeing all the really ornate tapes out there, maybe, and you want to do stamping and stickering as well, start with the most basic of washi tapes and then go from there. So I'm going to first add a little bit of structure to my planning page. And I'm going to do that by lining this off, just because I do like to know where Actually, let's do this side first. So the far left column is where I'll put the weather if I have room, and I'll put the current things that are actually happening that day. So that's really focused on like appointments and like things I just need to know for the day. So we'll draw a line there. I will say that while I love this layout specifically for this page, I've been missing a vertical. I've been missing making lists. And so I do have the minimalist Hemlock and Oak Planner. And part of me is feeling tempted to play around a little bit back in the vertical. But I also want to finish this planner. Just started it, but I really want to finish it for the whole year. So this is going to be my currently stuff going on that day. This is going to be for home, and this is going to be for work, because a lot of the details that I need to do for work, like they take up more writing space than the things I need to do at home, like groceries, laundry, etc. The things I do for work around social media and sharing product and stuff is just much more detailed. So we've got that structure set up. Let's go back to this side and look at the plans for things I know I will want to do. Actually, let's just set the tone. I don't typically do it this way, but I'm just going to do it. So I'm going to take this hex washi and run it up. This is actually really old. It's like 2 or 3 years old. So I'm kind of hoping it works. There we go. So I'm just going to take this and run it along the top. Ooh, see, this is ripping. Let me try this again. Typically, I am a washi ripper. I don't like straight edges, but for this, I'm going to leave it just like that. And I'll grab my tweezers, create some categories over here. So do one here. Though I kind of wish that it was... Actually, hold on. We need a little bit more. We need a little bit more deco. Let's go back. Finish this corner off with that. There we go. Now we'll take this guy and have it drop right here. But I think I want it to be partially covered. Like that. Okay, so it looks a little weird right now, but bear with me. So I'm gonna take one of these stickers, and typically I'm a clear sticker person, but I'm gonna go with paper. And what word do we want? Maybe to make, honestly, because this is probably where I'm going to want to put my content list. And I'm putting it up a little bit higher because I don't like seeing where washi tape and stickers connect. So I like clusters of 3. So if I'm going to lay washi tape down and I lay a sticker on top of it, something needs to be on this seam. And so that's what I'm doing right there. So even though it's not centered in this, that doesn't bother me. I like that that's covering up the seam. And then we're just going to do that a little bit more right here by adding a little bumblebee. And now I've made like a cute little like cluster area here. Let's feel like we need some dimension and variety down here just to kind of change things up. So I'm going to throw this little bumblebee here and put this. I'm going to line up the bottom of this sticker with the bottom of the page, I think. And I think it's going to need some washi. I need a cluster of 3. So I'm going to take another piece of this. I was thinking I wouldn't want to layer washi with the hex washi with the hex pattern, but we're going to do it because I think it'll look cool. So we'll throw that guy down right there. So that's just created just a little bit of movement. And I do feel like we need, I wish I had 2 sheets of this. So if you decide to get this sticker sheet, I would get more because I want to make sure that we are cohesive across the whole spread. And I feel like I'm already running out of decorative elements. So I do have the stamps that I can add, which is fine. Do we want to do that guy? Let me see what words. I know. Hold on a second. I'm going to draw a line here because I think I do want to create a little structure this week. Typically, I just let this be a giant brain dump space, but I really would like a little bit of order here. So I'm going to go all the way down. So this is my, honestly, like a content list, all the things that I need to do for work. And then we need, let me pick a word. There is a brain dump one. So I think, I think I want to do a reading one too. Because I'm feeling like I'm running out of, or I'm getting confused with the different apps I have for reading. So I have the Libby app for my library. I have Audible right now doing like a free trial. And then I have Goodreads that I'm trying to like keep up with. And so I think I needed a little place for maybe what's going on with the reading. So I want the brain dump word. I think that's a good one to choose. And I'm going to go with, let's go with a honeycomb and then brain dump. Oh, and I was going to use, this guy, because I feel like he would look cute in the corner. So I did flowers over here and then the drippy honey and the word. I'm going to kind of replicate the clustering because I think that works. I'm going to trim this off and have this coming out from the bottom, or excuse me, from the top. So I'm just cutting a straight edge so I can easily pop this up here. It's not perfect, but that's okay. And then our hive. So there's a little cluster. I do want a little drippy action though. And this one looks a little bit different. Is it going to be long enough for brain dump? I think I have to go with the longer one. And same thing. I am not paying attention to the order in which I lay things. Gotta get better about that. I'll lay this one here. Or do we center it? I think we want to go on the side. Let's see how that works. All right. See, this is the kind of clustering I like to do. And I guess we are committed to this font. I could change out the font, but I'm kind of liking the consistency here. So Brain Dump is going to go at the top. Or do we want to line this up? I guess it could go there. Is that lined up? It is a little bit higher. Go a little bit lower. That works, so it's kind of layered. Okay, so we've got this action, and then I do want another little cluster moment. I wonder if I could just add some honeycomb. I love decorative stickers butted up against lines. I don't know what it is. I just think it looks pretty. And then I want this to be kind of its own little thing here. So it's floating, but I just think it looks cool. So we're going to do that. And then I want, what was I? Oh, reading. I wanted to do a reading one. Or I could just do, task and to do. Maybe I just do to do, keep it simple. Keep it simple. So we'll do to do. And I think we want to lift these guys back up. Usually I'm pretty good at layering things in the proper order, but I'm kind of just playing around today. Okay, so we gotta lift these guys back up very carefully. Then I'm going to add this guy right here. Lay it back down. And then we're going to add to do right here. Kind of cover up where that's doing its drippy business. And then I don't like the way this kind of raw edge looks down here. So, I don't really want to sacrifice like a whole cluster because we don't have a lot to kind of play with over here, which I don't do that much on the other side anyway, so maybe it's okay. So I could put this here. And actually, I'm going to have the washi tape go all the way across. That'll help fill things in a little bit. I do have some, if I break out the Archer and Olive stamp set, there's some lined florals on there that I could throw down just to add some black stamping. Should we just do that? And this is tricky because I really don't want to use all the stickers on this one side. These sheets are really great for daily pages. If you're someone that's doing daily planning or like junk journaling, These sticker sheets are great. A little bit harder if you're doing a full 2-pager like I am. So this is where cutting stickers comes in handy. Makes them last a little bit longer. Go up a little bit higher. That helps. That kind of brings things in a little bit. Okay, so this is all the structure that I need for this page. So I can go a list this way. I can just brain dump here. And then if I need to actually put more things outside of brain dumping on my to-do list, I can do that. I do think we need a little bonus bee, which we can put. Should we have them floating down? Sure. Right there. I can write around it. I don't have issues with that. So the structure on this is good. I don't need to do anything else. I feel like I want to like cover up this line, but I think I need... No, just stop. Elizabeth, stop. And then we have to have this be cohesive across to my actual weekly planner pages. So I want to leave, for the most part, this open. If you're new to my channel, when it comes to my decorative style, I'm all about it being decorative because I enjoy doing it. And it's so fun to like see a spread that's filled in and it's also artistic. But it has to be functional. I have to be able to use it. And I have a really hard time with planning pages that are totally cluttered in the middle where there's like a ton of clusters and lines and extra boxes and little, decorative stickers is too much for me. And so I am a big advocate of decorating the exterior so that you have a ton of workspace in the center. So that is my vibe, if you are curious. I think before we add what's left of the stickers, we should play a little bit with the washi tape. And I might kind of feel like I want to change something a little bit. Like, I don't know. What if I did a strip just going down this way? Would that be weird? Let's throw it down and see how it looks. It's too much. Undo. Let's take that off. I do feel like it needs a little bit. It's going to need something over here. But that's where I could technically go in with some of these other elements. Like even these ones. Oof. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and, sorry, I'm thinking out loud here. I do think I want to put headers down if I can find some good ones. So, let's see if we can find, I know that there's a work one, okay. Is there like a today? Wasn't there like a today and tomorrow? Today, tomorrow, brain dump, currently. I could use the currently sticker. Ooh, I could do schedule for the far left because technically that is, here's tomorrow. There must be a today. This week, next week, this week, today. Ba-ding. Okay, so we're going to use the today. All right, and if I do this, I think we're going to need some washi. But I don't want to take up any space in the box. Oh, this is so unlike me. I didn't rip the washi on the other side, and I'm all about consistency. So how are we going to feel about this? We might hate it. We might absolutely Hate it. I'm going to cover up the dates. Or I could do individual pieces. I could do that. So or no. Okay, hold on guys. Sorry. I have so many things that I could potentially use today that I'm feeling like I've got some decision paralysis. Okay, I have these box sticker books. Let me go to the mini dashboard and see if, yeah, these colors are not a match. Even the orange isn't quite right. Maybe that could work. Oops, sorry. Hot Mess Express here. Okay, this is what we're going to do. We are going to go with the washi, okay? Just to have some texture. Popping out from the boxes, and then the boxes will have the stickered headers. And I'm going to use I don't know if these are gonna, you know, when you take them off the page, they're not terrible. So I think that's too big though. I think we need a skinny one. So I'm gonna use one of these itty bitty guys. And I'm gonna pop it. Ooh, maybe I can, no, we're definitely going to cover. We're gonna cover that, okay? We just covered the date range pre-printed on the planner. We're gonna do today. Go back, grab these guys. Really, they're just creating some extra color. They're decorative. I'm not using them quite like functional boxes. We'll put one here and put one there. Is it perfect? No. That's okay. Then we need the one that says work. And then did I miss the work? Did I do it again? There it is, work. We want work on paper. We're sticking with the same font. Work. And then this is where it's like my home stuff. So is it, do I do Don't Forget? It's also kind of like today, but different. This makes me want to change out because I kind of like that look better. Pick up. I think really any functional. I could do to do again, or I could just do priority, actually, things that need to get done, family things that need to get done. And I'm going to do a little bit of adjusting because I kind of like the way that looks. So I'm going to take the hex, go up a little bit higher, and put that guy a little bit lower. And then I think today we'll go up higher. And we have lost those stickers. Dang it. Let's go back to do. Where did it go? Ooh, task is another good word. Or top 3 would have been fine too. So we have priority. It's going to go there. And then I need to grab one more of those little bitty orange boxes. And drop that right there. And I think what's not working is this piece of washi is too narrow. Let me grab a bigger piece. I posted a reel, how long ago was it? Well, I don't know when this video is being posted. I posted a reel, it's going to be at least a week ago at this point, where I decorate a spread, this same planner, in 15 minutes. And I mention in the text of the reel or in the description box that when I'm decorating for myself, not on camera, it takes me 15 minutes. But if I'm doing it on camera, I don't know if it's performance anxiety or it's probably more that I'm talking. I'm talking the whole time. Wait, not to do. That's not what I want. I want today. Doggone it. Stuff like this happens because I'm talking and doing it at the same time. So a YouTube video, if someone were to ask, oh, how long does it take you to like decorate a video or decorate a spread? I'll say 45 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes. If I'm doing it for YouTube. But if I were to do, where's today? Oh my goodness. There it is. But if I'm doing it on my own time, just in case you're curious, I can do it in 15. It's just how much time do I have and, you know, how creative am I feeling? Now, that is pretty centered. That's pretty centered. That might be one of the things also that's bothering me here. I'm going to lift up this whole thing. See if I can get the orange box a little bit more centered in this section, which would have it be right there. There we go. That feels much more balanced. Okay, all of that just to set up my headers with no decorative elements to it. I am very tempted to stamp, but I don't think I am. At least I'm not going to do decorative stamps. I think it's too much. I do want to stamp date or stamp with numbers. I used these a few weeks ago. These are from Cocoa Daisy. They're hollowed out, and I like the way that they look when they're filled in. So, and it's going to add a little bit more color. So I'm going to stamp out the days, and I'm going to use black. And I'm going to do black because I want that nice punch of color coming out, kind of standing out amidst the black. So these are from Cocoa Daisy. You might be able to find them on the website. So Cocoa Daisy is mostly a subscription service, and I am on their creative team. So I do show those every month if you want to see their different kits. But they also have items either overstock or like sometimes they'll just release one-off items. And I don't know where this set came from, but I bought it a la carte off of their website. And it's one of my favorites because you can color it in. I do have a discount code for them as well, Joyful10. Pretty consistently, guys, like if you're looking for a discount code, Joyful10 is going to get you 10% off wherever I'm an affiliate. So always try Joyful10. The exception being, who is it? Jane's Agenda. Jane's Agenda is actually 15% off with Joyful 15. So the number usually corresponds. The number next to Joyful, just grabbing a piece of paper towel. The number next to joyful represents the discount percentage. But yeah, so if these stamps are still available, these number stamps from Cocoa Daisy, highly recommend. They're photopolymer stamps, so they're really good quality. And they're a little bit lower of a price point, I think, than some of the other stamps that I have accumulated. So they're a good little starter kit, and because they are hollow, you can color them in, which we are definitely going to do. Because I want to add more color, but I don't have very many more decorative stickers left. And I don't have my baby wipes with me, and my little blue thing that I usually clean these stickers off with has all dried up. So we're just using a paper towel to wipe these off. Not the best way to do it, but we're making do today. I wasn't really planning on stamping, but here we are, stamping away. I really like doing decorative dating with stamps when it's pre the 10th of the month. Way, way less stamping drama if it's the 1st through the 9th, because you don't have to deal with 2 numbers per date. And it's not bothering me that the numbers are covering up the days of the week. It might bother some people, but not me. Actually, I'm just going to rotate the 6 around. Should have done that before I cleaned it off, but rotate the 6 around for number 9. And then because I wasn't planning on doing this, we're going to have to be real creative with looking at my pen rack. I have a pen rack on my wall. My husband tried for months to construct me this massive pen rack that would be wall mounted. I really wanted a wall mounted one. And he got like the skeleton of it done, and it just was not, bless his heart, was not a reliable thing to put on the wall. And so I ended up just buying one from, I think, Stamp and Storage. It was very expensive, so I'm not going to say I recommend it, but I do love it, and it's up on the left of my desk. So as I'm stamping, I am looking at my wall of pens. Sometimes you can see it in pictures on Instagram. Like I'll take a picture of a spread, holding up the spread with the pen rack in the background, in case you're curious about it. But that's where I put all of my specialty pens that really should be stored horizontally. So all of my acrylographs, calligraphs, I guess I have mild liners up there as well, brush pens, super tips, stuff like that. Not like everyday pens, but I guess colored pens would be the easiest way to identify it. Okay, so we have finished the dates. I want to color in the dates, add the last of these guys just to kind of bring it all together. And then we're going to call it a video. Let me reach over and let's see what pen colors could be a match just based off of what I see from the edge. Ooh, that one's a little dirty, so that's a calliograph. What color is that? Acorn. It's a little bit dirtier of an orange. Ooh, I wonder if this one would be good. This is Barn Owl. You know, but that's going to look kind of weird next to those boxes. Maybe I need something a little bit more yellow. Let's see, chrysanthemum. Ooh, I like that color. I don't like it with the boxes. We're going to keep that one out as a possibility. I could also go with a green. What's this one? Unlabeled. Yeah, some of my earlier pens. That's definitely more brown. Some of my earlier pens didn't have labels before Archer and Olive started providing us with the labels. It'd be kind of nice to grab some of that green, bring some of that green in. I'm not mad at that, but it might be too much green. Let's see. Sorry I didn't do this in advance. That is a no. I could jump over to the calligraphs, but I really like the way acrylographs, but I like the way the calligraphs work inside the VersaFine ink pad or ink. So let's see. I also have some like highlighters from Amazon. These are the Rytec ones. Ooh, that is not even close to being the right match. I think I remember that when I did a review of these. They didn't really the barrels don't perfectly match the colors. Well, I think our best bet is probably this one. Even though I don't love the way it's going to look with the boxes up here, I think that that's probably going to be the best way to connect everything. So, although this might make it look even more kind of fall toned. Do we go for it? I'm on the fence. I'm kind of leaning towards green now. I'm leaning towards green. We're going to go with the green. I don't know why. I just feel like I want to keep it a little bit more springy, and it's going to look super autumnal if I go full cap into the orange. Not doing the best job of coloring this in, but as far as like ghosting, I mean, there's going to be a little bit of ghosting, but I think we're just going to go for it, and maybe I'll just do it. Just try not to overlap too much. She says as she overlaps. I actually like the way the calligraphs work in these stamps. Takes a little bit of getting used to. Feel good about that. 7's easier. It's the curves that are hard. Okay. See how coloring them kind of just brings it all together? Okay. I like that. That kind of just added a little bit more, it like framed everything in a little bit differently or a little bit better. You guys see how it did that? It kind of like brought it together. Now we have to connect a little bit better the decor. So we're going to add, yay, we still have flowers, or one flower cluster that we're going to try to make last as long as possible. And I'm going to cut it in half so I can put it in 2 different places. First place I want to put it is here. Okay. And then second place I want to put it, just for balance, feel like it needs, let's set the sky aside and do a little bit of that. So now I'm looking at the whole spread and trying to figure out what we need for balance. Unlikely I'm going to be doing very much for work on the weekend, so I can play a little bit more here. So maybe I could do something like that. Something like that. Although, see the shape here? That is a little too matchy-matchy. And we don't have any additional washi tape on this side, which I'm not loving. So I'm gonna layer that there. I don't know why, but I just like the way the little leaves look popping out from underneath that honeycomb. And let's do, let's see. I'm trying to think, what would I have going on that would be, actually, did I already populate February? Okay, so I guess I could put this here. Actually, because those are flush up against the line, everything needs to kind of be this way. Okay, that's cute. And could just put, I feel like there needs to be something up here, and Bumblebee's kind of a good way to fill that in. And then we have one more piece of deco, one more bee. And I'm kind of leaning towards actually making a swap here, because this bee is the same as that bee. They're just different sizes. So I want to there, that kind of addresses the issue I felt with that open line. And then kind of like when things are going somewhere. Ooh, should we have one going to like these flowers? We'll just do this. And then if I want to add a little bit of zhuzh, which I do before we call this a video, let's just add little like bee lines, you know what I mean? Little dashes. So like that dude was hanging out at that flower. And this dude just to connect this dude was chilling at that flower. So see how we like connected? And then that guy can just stay as is. But this dude, this is a natural way to cut a bit of a line. You know what I mean? Kind of create some division of the sections. So we're just doing little dashes. He's going to go off the page. And that guy's going to go off that page. And how about this guy is going from there. Cool. I think we're going to call it. Wow. I think we're going to call it. All right, friends, this is my spread for the week. What do you think? It's functional, it's decorative, it's cute. It's going to bring a smile to my face every time I open up my planner. Let's do a run through of everything we used today. So the pen, we'll just go from end to start. I used moss, is this right? Moss green calligraph for filling in the number stamps, which I got from Cocoa Daisy on their website. So these are the Cocoa Daisy stamps. The ink pad I used is the VersaFine Black. It's my absolute favorite. I love this ink pad. It's so great. Then we used, or I showed at least, well, no, we used both of these, the Plan the Plan sticker book and the mini dashboard pastel boxes. I didn't have a chance to use the journaling boxes sticker book, but I'll just remind you, all three of these release on Friday, February 7th at 9 a.m. Central Time, or it's 10 a.m. Central Time. Check the description box. But all three of these release. You can pick all of them up, one of them up, whatever. I think this one's going to be obviously incredibly popular because it's just good no matter what kind of planner you are. And Joyful 10 will save you 10% off of your purchase on any of these sticker books. And then we also used Hex Washi. This is from According to Allie. This stencil, I got a lot of questions about this ruler stencil hybrid. It's my absolute favorite. This is from Archer and Olive, and the B5 stencil is still in stock on their website. So if you want to pick this up, Joyful 10 will save you 10% off at Archer and Olive all's the time. And then Amber plans her day, her release. I showed you guys these at the very beginning, the 12 individual sticker sheets and then the 2 different floral sets. If you're a sticker kit kind of person, there's the 2 different sets that are releasing in addition to the Bumblebee sticker set, or excuse me, sticker sheet. And all of these also release on Friday, February 7th, 9 a.m. Central Time. Anything else? And again, this was the Hemlock and Oak horizontal planner. Again, stay with me. Joyful 10 will save you 10% off of your purchase if you decide to grab anything. I might make changes to this, like in my own time. Like I feel like I need a little bit more washi tape on this side to kind of bring that black and white texture over here. But for now, we're going to call it. You can always see kind of like the final version of my spread in some form over on Instagram. So make sure you follow me over there. My handle is The Joyful Sojourn. And if you want to hang out with me again, sure hope that you do, please consider subscribing to my channel. Until next time, friend, God bless you. God bless you and keep you. Do something creative today. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.